Yo, this is main man David Strand here with DJ KDS.
What's up, good people?
We are here with Freedom K Radio and Hustle Man Radio.
Freedom K.
Don't forget to check us out on Thursdays at 9 and Sundays at 11. The Coco Show podcast, also followed by other music and other legends right behind it. Don't forget to check us out Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. And don't forget, if you're here in Greenville and Taylor's, you can see us and hear us at Reds.
Yeah, hear us.
Are you doing that on purpose?
Maybe that was better.
The Coco Show. The Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. The Coco Show. The Coco Show. It's about to go crazy. Run it. Run it. Run it. Yeah, yeah. Run it. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. I'ma say it how I want it. All the time. Grab the mic to speak so I can say what's on my mind. Yeah, it's not a hassle. Hold it. You just don't wanna do right. Stick into it, your behavior. We calling that thing irrational. Oh yeah. This three-piece suit I'm in is fashionable. But I'm into winning, yeah, getting this life for the living is so hashtagable. Keep repeating all the same old things, getting all the same old games. Let's get something that's braggable. Oh yeah. So we can start to live it up, cause we'll never give it up, yeah. The Coco Show. It's chocolate, baby. The Coco Show. It's about to go crazy.
It's your man David Strand here with the Coco Show podcast. As always, I have my brother DJ KDS.
What's good, y'all?
And we have our special guest, Miss Kisha.
Hi.
And of course, we would like to give a shout out to, not a shout out, but to thank Freedom K and Hustle Man Radio for keeping us on and keeping us going forward and everything else like that. And thank you to the millions of fans listening to us. And DJ KDS is going to give us a shout out about that. Go ahead, DJ.
I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You know, there's a lot of y'all out there listening and downloading this content. We appreciate you. So I want to definitely kind of go over some of those cities, countries, and whatnot, and try to say hello in some of these languages. So bear with us. South Carolina, of course, you guys are the biggest supporters and downloaders, so we appreciate you. We got Michigan, California listening, Georgia, New York, Texas, Connecticut, Delaware, we see you. Florida, Idaho, North Carolina, North Dakota. So we got this.
You heard the paper, y'all? Did y'all hear the paper?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Quebec. What's up? Brazil, how y'all doing?
Oi.
Okay. I see you. Canada, we didn't go over that one.
Bonjour.
Yeah, you can say, okay, right. And Russia. Zdravstvuyte. If we got that right, that means hello. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for the support.
Zdravstvuyte. Now, how come the whole time I was trying to say it, I couldn't say it, now I can say it just fine? Isn't that hilarious?
Wasn't your time?
It wasn't my time, apparently. Oh, man. So, it's been a while since we all sat across from each other.
Yeah.
It's been a little minute. We had to work, and a lot of things have changed, and things stay the same. Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving forward. So first and foremost, I would say we could talk about the Dave Chappelle Netflix special.
I didn't see that either.
It's okay.
What you said.
No, it's all right because a lot of people are already talking about it.
What's going on?
About the whole transgender thing. You gotta watch it.
Transgender.
I always say ginger.
Is this about another joke that he did? He does a lot of transgender jokes. So the new one you're talking about on Netflix. Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I've
started watching it. He's getting a lot of backlash.
Yeah, you can call it that, backlash.
I can. And I saw something this morning when I had my cup of coffee, and I was looking at the stuff when he was making fun on Comedy Central when he was making fun of his own race, everybody loved it.
Right.
But when he started talking about everything else, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Right.
Why is that now?
They want... Okay, so if you blur the line in comedy based off of what you can talk about and what you decide is funny, then you accept it, then you open the door to anyone being able to do that. However, I mean, you can listen to some of Trevor Noah's stuff, and I mean, there are like deaf people that'll say, "You make fun of everybody, but you don't make fun of us. Why not?" And there's people who want to hear those jokes. What could you say about those type of people? True. But at the end of the day, comedy is it's funny because it's things happening to someone else, and if you feel like it's not happening to you, then you can laugh at it. But when it's directed to you and everyone can see that it's you, everyone looks at you and they feel some type of way, and that's how transgenders felt like how, I don't know how long, years, man, decades, I don't know. And so now that they're out and they feel like they got a little power, they're using it against it. I'm telling you, anybody that's trying to say anything about them, they'll try to use it against them, try to get money from them, and try to ruin people's careers because of it. And it's bullshit.
And people are ultra sensitive now. Like Richard Pryor and all those old school comedians would not survive this type of...
No.
They were in the perfect time frame in which they were, because people are way too sensitive now.
Yeah.
Way too sensitive. Yeah.
But I love that, Dave Chappelle will push the envelope and will be willing to risk everything.
He already got paid
to speak his mind. Exactly.
Well, no, but he got paid, but he's speaking his mind. He's telling everybody the truth, and nobody want to hear it.
Right. But that's the agenda. They're trying to stop you from speaking your mind. Those thoughts, they're trying to shut you up, and I don't like that.
Don't that sound like a form of control?
Yeah. But no, you can't say what you think. You have to go with the grain. You cannot go against it, or else you'll be canceled, or you're this phobic or that phobic. Even though phobia means scared of people, it's not even the right ending of the word. But anyway, that I'm a language person, and that tears me up.
Nah, for you.
But you can disagree with something and also be tolerant of it, but if you say you disagree with it, now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Right.
Like you cannot voice any disagreements with anything.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
And what does that make us if we just go along with everything too? You know what I'm saying? Sheeple. Oh my God.
Wow, sheeple.
Yes.
Wow, that's a new thing.
Yeah.
Never heard
what's
that.
What's that tool? I know they got. I don't know, like farming like that, but they got somewhere they get them out the gate, they put them back in the gate. Like, man, come on, man. Not me. Not us.
Not us. No. I don't have time for that. So check that out if you got time, people. I got 15 minutes in.
Shouts out to David Chappelle, man. Speaking your mind. Keep doing it,
real, man. Like, I don't care what nobody else say about you, bro. Like, you 100 in my books,
right?
Because you keep it real. Nobody don't want to hear it.
And his comedy now is educational,
right? And that's the thing. He wants to educate, and nobody's paying attention.
But there was also a transgender who was on his side.
Oh no, they're trying to. Oh yeah, that one, and then another one trying to get canceled.
Yeah, so I think it all depends on like your level of sensitivity. You know, Dave Chappelle is a comic, as a comedian.
Right. So like, chill.
This is what he does.
Yeah. Right.
Chill.
Why are you taking it so personally?
Yeah.
Like, I understand. Okay, it might hurt your feelings a little bit, but it's comedy. Like, I don't understand how they expect. I guess they want Kevin Hart. I guess that's all I can say.
Right.
And I think that's probably why he slowed down his comedy.
He pulled back.
And
a lot of that's kind of, I feel like now he's redirected what he originally did when he kind of talked about his family more so and his problems versus thing else.
Yep.
But even with that, he don't even really talk about his family now.
Not as much.
No.
Because then people are saying, you shouldn't be talking about this, that, and the third. Y'all, how y'all go to work, that's how they go to work.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so you basically telling them, I don't need you to go to work. I don't need you to come in today. That's their job.
Right.
So let them do their job. If you're taking it that serious, then guess what? Close your ears.
Yeah, for real. I remember that conversation I think he had with maybe it was one of the transgender's friends that he had, David Chappelle, sorry. And he said it on the comedy show, but it was like, he said, Renee, what? I gotta ask you a question. He said, what's the problem with me telling transgenders joke? And I think the response was, well, Dave, you know, he said, what's the problem with me telling a transgender joke versus a black joke? And the response was, you're not a transgender. And he was just like, well, I'm not a nigga either. Like when he tell nigga jokes, he's like, well, I'm not a nigga either. So if that's okay, why isn't this? It's the same thing you said. But yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that. But even like Bill Burr, I feel like he's kind of riding those lines of, you know, he's speaking his mind, but also, you know, probably on the verge of being in trouble.
One false move and you're canceled.
It's a wrap.
That's their bread and butter. So.
But you know, I feel like in these moments, man, we have to really stand by those individuals and support as best we can. So, like, if a David Chappelle comes to your area, I feel like support the show, support all the stuff, because they're trying to stop him financially. But if we can support that and push them through.
But at the end of the day, why try to stop something when you know it's the truth?
Because it goes against what they want.
I think if Dave Chappelle went anywhere, his show would be sold out. I think it's like a handful of people making noise about this, but you know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Let
that little handful of people is making so much noise that it's turning it into an issue. But I think Dave Chappelle would sell out regardless.
If he couldn't agree,
a lot of people on the side.
Yes,
So
it's people who just love him because
Dave Chappelle, this is the Coco Show. Speaking out to you, my friend. We want you to come on through to the Coco Show podcast, my man. Come on down to Greenville, South Carolina. Let's holler. Let's talk about it. See, that's one part. That's one thing about the subject that we're about to talk about is I kind of forgot again. This is ridiculous. The greater good. Thank you.
I remember this song.
Oh my goodness, the greater good. So it's just like Dave Chappelle teaching us. Is that for the greater good, or do you want things to still be the same? It's getting static.
What are you talking about?
I can see it going up to you.
I don't need static.
All right, so hey, we had to make sure our stuff is going good. So is his teaching for the greater good?
It's Taz.
Sit down. Right here. Chill out. Now.
Taz like to come through and unplug things. You done, nigga. Pop. No more talking today. Pop.
Yeah, for real. So his teachings for the greater good. We can edit that out later. His teachings for the greater good. I feel like that is for the greater good because, again, this is another generation that is just being just a tad bit ridiculous and not really knowing any type of teachings except for what they see on TV and what rap music they listen to.
And social media, like they believe everything they see on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think social media might be the downfall of civilization.
Yeah.
I just think it's probably the worst thing that has happened to us. Like, the best and the worst. Not the best. It's two sides of the same coin. It's good and it's bad.
I mean, look at the teachings at the end of the day. Look when in the 80s, who did we grow up with? We grew up with R&B. We grew up with Drew Hill. We grew up with Backstreet Boys. Some of the people did, some people didn't. Some people grew up with Blackstreet. Some people grew up with, it's just basically the Love Makers, Silk, Jodeci, stuff like that. Do we even have a Jodeci now?
Bruno Mars?
No.
I mean, he's not a group?
No. Bruno Mars, this day and age, is more of
poppy.
Yeah, it's pop culture.
Pop culture, so he would be NSYNC into one. He's basically a boy band into one.
I'm okay with that. I have NSYNC and Backstreet Boys songs on my phone.
He has different types of flavor he can give you and still be him. So he's like NSYNC into one. They said that the baby is today's Tupac.
Please
no.
Please
no. I saw that today. Ain't no way in the world. I say Meek Mills is more today's Tupac. No? Who would you say?
I don't listen to rap music.
I mean, I don't neither myself.
You'll have to mark your black card. This is not.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean, I don't listen to a lot of rap music because
I listen to some female rap, but not male rap. Like,
Y'all-
it's all auto-tuned. It all sounds the same.
Y'all need to listen to Nas, King Disease 1 and 2.
well, I know now that's
Now,
somebody.
that's old school. Like,
No. Even now,
and two.
his album that just came out.
Them things off.
see, but even his new stuff, I
he got
consider
two
him
albums.
He
old
got
school.
two.
It's two.
I consider him old school. I would not lump him in. Even his stuff now, I would not lump him in with today's music.
Oh,
No
nah,
way.
nah.
He is just on a different level.
Yeah, he's on a what do you call it? A different astral plane. There we go.
Yeah.
Because his music is not just music. It's like
Any-
reading a book.
Any rapper from the 90s that's still making music today, I would not lump them in with today's people.
Nah.
No.
Not like Nas is one of them. Nas is still one of the greatest. If Biggie was still alive, he would be still one of the greatest. Who else is rapping that actually makes sense?
There's a few, man. Like, I mean, even Method Man, he still raps, but a lot of the money for
He
them
acts.
is not here for them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
His
nah,
legs are small, though.
they still rapping though. Busta Rhymes still doing his thing.
I love Busta.
Busta's still Busta's still strong. I admire him too.
That what is it? EMP, Extinction Level Event 2 album.
Yeah,
that was just
that
latest.
one. That's a hot one.
That was good.
But yeah, everybody is digging this Drake.
I'm just
Everybody's okay. So everybody's digging this Drake CD and Kanye West. I'm jumping subject because like I'm putting a lot of stuff in one.
I like pre-mother's death Kanye. Everything since
Me
his mama
too.
died has been weird.
Man, me too.
Except that song Fade, because it's mostly just a beat. It's not even like a lot of rapping on it. But other than that, like his pre-mother's death stuff, College Dropout,
Yeah.
808s and Heartbreaks.
I was just listening to that one.
Yes.
Man,
Who you gonna
that
kind
was
of?
it. That was it.
Like all of that, I can get with that Kanye. This new Kanye, not
I don't
so
know
much.
who
I'm
he
not a big
is.
Drake fan. I don't.
Nah, because like they love that song. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my. So I'll be like, I tell the guys at work, I'm like, y'all listen to this, right? They was like, yeah. I said, listen to the old school one. They was like, what you mean?
Right said Fred.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. I said, bump that.
Right.
Bump that. Don't bump what he made. Bump that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to bump that, don't bump this.
Yeah.
Don't congratulate that man for something that he took that nobody's listening to now.
Right.
That was the jam back in elementary, though.
Right. Everybody walked in there. You know, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You heard when you heard it, you started walking. You know what I mean? You start that walk. But like now, y'all jamming to something that y'all don't listen to now.
Because nothing's original now.
No, nothing
at all.
is. Like even I'm listening. Ooh, and see, this is why I hate rap. Drake was on there. He's talking about something. I was there when my baby was born. Bro, you just found out you had a baby like a couple months ago. How does that work?
I'm just over
No,
Drake.
we just found out.
Right.
He
But-
knew.
But at the end of the day, yeah, he knew. But like, you say that don't nobody need to know. But bruh, your rapping is fake. Your rap is, everything that you talk about is fake.
A lot of them are.
All of them. I'm saying all of them. If they're not the Nas, if they're not the Busta Rhymes, if they're not the Tech Nine, if they're not the Twister, if they're not the Slick Rick, if they're not the who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody else.
Pope Pimp. I'll just play it.
Oh, okay.
Do you
UGK?
wanna run?
Oh, okay. Well, I guess so. Yeah, because he was hot. And even T-Pain. Now, yeah, because I put T-Pain in that category too, because he is I don't care what y'all say about that man. That man can
sing,
rap.
rap.
That man,
He
yeah,
can sing.
he can sing. That's
Very
a talented mother sucker. So I don't care what
Yeah,
you say.
make his
That-
I
beats.
like T-Pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
like T-Pain.
everybody that's listening and y'all hate T-Pain, I'm sorry, but that man is awesome. That boy, that he is very, very cultured and he's very, very lyrical. But everybody else, no. Us just all trash. You're living a
Eminem's
lie.
dope.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Eminem. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
He
My fault.
murdered him.
Yeah, my bad. Eminem, Yenis too. My fault. My bad. My bad. But at the end of the day, it's just like, what are y'all listening to?
But I think it has to do with like the changing of the old guard. Like, we are the older generation now. The baby boomers are dying off. We're becoming that generation now. The generation under us are the ones who are making the choices. Like, they're the ones who have grown up with cell phones in their hands. They're the ones who were not here when 9/11 happened. Like, there's adults who exist who was not here when 9/11 happened. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, they are the ones who are driving the culture at this point. Like,
so with that being said, what is the greater good exactly of this planet? What is the greater good of humanity?
he's gonna have to put on our seatbelts and hope for the best.
My perception is that it is through manipulation from what they are entertained by, because kids today do nothing but watch and mimic and repeat, just like you said, that song. And so they think that's what's cool. This is how you should live. You think about how we felt in the 90s and all that music and those videos we stayed up to watch, how they live. It was so dope. And we recreated that life. But at the same time, like a lot of the Tupacs and everybody, there was hood, there was gangster, but there was, you gotta love people. You gotta be there for people.
There was a nice balance.
It was a nice balance.
Yes.
That's why hip hop was so strong. Same thing. They told the story of their life because we never saw it. At the same time, we got to come together. None of that exists in the music today at all. Like, no one. It's all fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I'm gonna take this, that, then, and I'm gonna do me without you. You get no handouts. It's just selfish.
Yep.
And so everyone lives that selfish life, and it's a repetitive thing. And if you're not that, you're not cool, or you old.
And then at the end of the day, I guess, because like when they say do it for the greater good, none of these rappers, not the ones that I listed, but the other ones, none of them can give an answer because they would just say it was for the money. For the money, for the money, for the money. But like, what's your legacy?
The money that will be gone too after they spend it.
800 gold chains, iced out chains that depreciate, or maybe not depreciate, but still. Like, that rapper who his girlfriend bought him like 28 acres. People were talking about her like, oh, y'all aren't married. Why would you buy him that type of gift? That's smart.
It's an investment.
Buy him something that if this rap thing don't work out, or say 5 years in the future he not rapping no more, he could build apartments on that and have income coming in. He don't have to rap forever. He don't have to be a 50-year-old rapper.
Yeah.
Because he got a smart gift when he was in his 20s. Just like when people go out and they buy like Bugattis and all this stuff, like, okay, as soon as you drive that off the lot, it's damn near worthless.
Yeah,
like, why not buy a house? Why not buy an apartment complex? Why not buy something that's gonna make you money? Buy some stock.
like you said, selfish.
Yes, very.
Selfish. You know, thinking. And see, that's what I think about when people be talking about the football. Oh man, the football. Y'all get so mad. Y'all get so upset. Y'all get to fighting. I got a question. Are y'all getting paid to watch this?
No, they have to pay to watch it.
Right. So, what are y'all doing?
Investing in entertainment. Yes. Being entertained.
That's what drives the culture now.
It trips me out to where if you don't look like, this is the Matrix, because you're plugged in
at all times, literally.
And if I said it wrong, I don't care, but you're plugged in all the time, and you don't know which way to go because the machine is telling you which way to go. And that's why the woman in the red dress is always a distraction.
But that's why everybody likes that Drake song, because social media is telling them to like it. TikTok is telling them to like it. Instagram is telling them to like it. If you really just sit and listen to that song, it's not that great.
It's really not. But
I can say that because Drake is not my thing. Like, I've never been into him. Like, I might like a song here and there.
Him when
but
he first came out, minus a couple of songs and albums. But like maybe 2 or 3 of them I can deal with. His oh no, we gets on my nerves a little bit. And then he goes, back, I ain't got time. Like, bro, you talking like 2 different people.
Right, but it's the media is telling them this is what's hot, this is what you should like, this is what's on your For You page. Do this TikTok dance, post it. Now somebody else sees it. That's why they like it.
That's mm-hmm. Oh, man. Greater good. But like again, they show rappers and artists show how we supposed to be down each other's neck and how we supposed to go out there, get a gun and go kill our fellow neighbor. Go out there and be a gangster and do this and stuff. The only real gangster I'll say is Dre, Snoop Dogg. Y'all in that category?
Maybe old Snoop Dogg.
Old Snoop Dogg. Now Snoop Dogg is
he's very commercialized.
Daddy.
He's very commercialized.
Yeah, he is somebody that you go to for advice. He is like that oracle. Snoop Dogg, let's call Snoop Dogg the oracle. He's like that oracle that you go to because he actually came from the bad streets.
Right. He was on trial for murder. Right. Like, yeah. Now talk he's baking cookies with Martha Stewart.
Right. Talk to that man and be like, I need some life advice.
What's up? This is your girl JoJo. You're listening to the Coco Show podcast on freedomkradio.net.
There's one. There's another one. And another one.
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited gigs so you can download all the music you want. But there's more. With Boost, you get a fast nationwide network, so the beat never stops. But there's more. You also get 4 lines for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free phones.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get 4 lines with unlimited gigs for $25 per line per month, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy phones, all on our super reliable, super fast network.
What do you mean? I need help. He should be a psychiatrist. He really
gonna tell you to smoke.
This is also true.
Let me tell you something, little nigga. What you need to do is shut all that yip up.
Shut all that yip up.
Can I add, this sidebar, man, where did whoop-de-whoop come from?
What is a whoop-de-whoop?
When people talk, when they say whoop-de-whoop.
What is a whoop-de-whoop?
Where did that? You ain't never heard nobody say all that noise and whoop-de-whoop. You ain't never heard nobody do that?
No.
You never heard that?
Bruh. I'm like, yo,
it's like a ghetto version of yada yada yada.
Yes. But where did it come from?
I have no idea.
I guess
Ricky Smiley makes fun of it, but I'm like,
I don't go
nowhere.
nowhere.
Where did it come from?
I just go to work and go home.
You ain't never heard nobody say that, bro. That bothers me.
No. Most time I hear the guys that work at my other job, they are mainly talking about some of the food, some of their baby mamas, money, some chick that got a fat booty. Yeah, that's about it. And I just sit there with my arms crossed and just stand there like a bump on the log. Because I'm just like, it's just so much fun. Not really. But I'm standing here doing absolutely nothing and you're paying me, so. Fine.
Well, at least you get people interaction on like during the day.
Well, I listen. Oh, well, during the day, it's a whole other story. At night, though, it's just, they're young. And I be looking at them, I'm just like, all right. My old self wants to come out and be like, this is what I should be doing. I'm not going to do that. Like I tell you on the phone. Nah, I ain't going to do that. Because I bust my butt.
Spend the rest of my days like Jesus. I'm going to walk through like I don't know nothing.
Right.
And I'm going to wait for somebody to tug on my garment. I'm going to be like, who touched me? And then I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
But if not, I'm going to dust the shoes, my shoes off. And keep it moving, because it's like you can't be in somebody's face like, yo, man, you don't live like this, don't do this, because ain't nobody listening.
Nope.
No.
Nobody's listening.
But those that want the information, they'll come for it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. We still on Greater Good. We're still on the Greater Good, people. So just bear with us. We're still on it. We're still on it. 'Cause everything we're talking about is supposed to be for some people the Greater Good. What happens if a warning comes about something's coming and nobody listens, but everybody's plugged in? Then what happens?
Yeah, I think you say it like that. It's more of a where the warning came from. If the warning's in your entertainment,
but it was already here.
I mean, they're not gonna watch. They're not gonna see subtlety. It's got to be bright red and yellow like McDonald's. It's got to be. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be open to it.
Right. I'm just keeping it real. It's just you gotta. If they don't see it like that, and it's not a big thing, and that's not everyone's not talking about it, it's not a big deal.
Like, I'll give you an example. Everybody talk about how the Simpsons predict stuff. It's called predictive programming. But people will say it but not pay attention to it. Okay, so if the Simpsons in the 90s was telling us stuff that happened now, are you not watching the Simpsons now to tell us what's going to happen
next
in the future?
Yeah, that's true.
Because the Simpsons have hit a lot of things. Oddly. It's like they're trying to warn us.
And the ones that they predicted did come out in the 90s.
Right. So it's like they're trying to warn us, but
nobody paid attention.
Nobody's paying attention. And the ones who are paying attention, are you not paying attention to what's coming? You're just paying attention to what happened.
Right.
Like, because you can put 2 and 2 together now.
This is true.
But you can't see it coming.
This is also true.
You should listen
and stop bitching. This is like this whole Corona thing. And then I had said something about a whole mutation thing. A lot of people say, well, it's going to mutate. I was like, okay. Yeah, I know, right? It mutated, and also we have the Delta.
The Lambda.
Which, yeah, I know, right? Which is weird to me because it's like, okay, you want to get everybody vaccinated. I get it. I do. But is this something that you're not telling us?
Yep.
Of course.
So my thing is this. Did y'all find something in the ice and made a mistake and let it go?
That's classified.
Moving forward. So with that being said, y'all gotta watch out for y'all taxes and everything because now, yeah, we still on that same thing. We still on I had to reprogram a break because I was about to say some words and I didn't need to say it.
I know everybody who's getting this monthly child tax credit, y'all think y'all about to get racks in
right.
February?
Ooh, yeah, tax time about to hurt.
Oh, everybody about to be crying.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see how us childless people
and
feel.
then the gas is gonna go up even higher.
Electric car,
That's why you should have a motorcycle every.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get a motorcycle or something because, granted, it takes $40-$50 for my car to fill it up, and I'm only driving to work at home. And I don't really go nowhere else because of the gas. So it's like, so you stay at home. I'm like, yeah, because gas, and I ain't got the money to put gas in my car, so I'm gonna stay home unless I gotta go to work. So now it's, I mean, technically we're still in this thing going on right now with, I said the word earlier, dude.
I'm gonna edit. You good?
Okay, I'm glad that we're not live.
You know, from static to all of that, I gotta edit all that, bro.
Alright, cool.
You good?
Yeah. So, yeah.
But this is never going away. This is life now.
Yeah.
This is
life
this
now.
is like, this is the new way, and I think something was already, like I said, and I've said it so many times. NASA has said it so many times that bacteria can live in the vacuum of space. All types of bacteria. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this for a second.
The greater good.
Everything that fell and hit the earth had some type of organism with it, some type of bacteria. Anything that hits the earth. What do NASA and scientists do? You go study it. Mm-hmm. What do you try to do? Oh, we found this. Oh, we found a cure for this. Oh, we found a cure for that. Mm-hmm. So what if you didn't find a cure, but it actually attached to you? And then all of a sudden, like, for instance, there's a parasite that goes inside you and literally reprograms your brain. Mm-hmm. Now, if that happened to a human, you wouldn't know because most people say it's zombie.
So I was watching, it's weird you say that, and it just made me think of, I was watching Chicago Med, Chicago Med, sorry. And there was a lady who had cats or whatever. It was one of those cat, like, she had like 7 or 8 or something like that. But apparently cats give off something in their litter box.
It's a parasite.
Get inside your brain
Lactose
and make you care more for the cats than your own life.
Wow.
Yeah.
To the point to where you can die and be like, I gotta feed my cat. I gotta take care of my cat. And almost to the point to where you'll die off, and you know.
It's a parasite.
It's crazy.
So let's just think about
cats.
let's just think about this for a second. If something came down and hit this planet, and it was a parasite of some form of bacteria, and killed off the planet, what was left of it, and the planet died off until it got stupid cold, and then it just laid in the snow and froze over. Then, after millions of years, and dumb scientists
global
warming went and digged for something and found something. Like they said, they found it was a bacteria that was longer than most bacteria. You ain't heard nothing else of it, but you did hear about the Delta,
right?
Now,
media pushes what it wants you to be afraid of. What it wants you to like,
but why?
What it wants you to dislike, because it's an agenda. It's propaganda.
That's true.
We are living in 1940s. I'm not even gonna go there, but propaganda. They tell you what they want you to believe, and you just have to know how to decipher. Or
I still think, like I said, again, a lot of the stories they say are fake and this, that, and the third. But again, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about. The government hides stuff on a regular.
Going back to what you said about zombies, the CDC website has a zombie plan.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
So
you haven't seen, bruh.
They know something.
Yes, Nate. I saw that on TikTok.
The CDC's official website.
Yes.
Has like a zombie plan.
Yes.
What is the plan?
Nate, go read that.
Go read it.
Go read that.
How do we die?
No. It literally, bruh. I saw that on TikTok. I went and was like, it ain't true.
Go back and start watching The Walking Dead, because they're trying to tell us.
Yeah, I love The Walking Dead.
I loved it up until a certain point, but
I'm glad when certain people died.
To tell us what's coming. The CDC is gonna be like, we put it out there.
Or here.
I've also seen, like, well, I don't know how true that is, but I've seen like vehicles that says like zombie, or not zombie police, but zombie something. It's almost like not law enforcement, but like some sort of like zombie control. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like in Resident Evil with the umbrella on it?
Yes.
Actually, I did see that one time. Is that
real or somebody just did that?
I thought that too, because I was like, that baby.
It's messing with me, man. I'm like, man, don't do that.
But at the end of the day, it still looks weird to me, because on TikTok, I'm gonna start sharing you some more stuff on TikTok. You gotta watch it. This guy was looking at certain LED lights, and he's like, nope, this isn't a light. This is actually a weapon. Yeah, street light. The greater good. And I was looking, I was just like, that's new. And as I'm driving down, I'm starting to see more and more pop up.
Are you talking about those purple?
Yup.
They're everywhere.
Yes, and I'm like, that is so odd. Like, why would you want a purple light?
Yeah, just one here, one there.
Yes.
It's weird.
I thought I was going crazy.
No, me too. It's weird.
No, I look at it like this. Y'all can get on me if y'all want to. But don't you, most amphibians need LED lights?
That's what I thought. Certain plants too.
Right.
Certain things thrive off that. But like, I remember I Am Legend, if you use UV lights, it was bad or something like it. But yeah.
It would be so weird if you just bing, 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 bing. And then next thing you know, they're all like that. And you're like, what are you feeding?
And their explanation for that is that they ordered enough lights to replace most to LED, but they messed up.
It's a lie.
I'm like, how do you mess up something like that?
They're the same color. They're the same damn color.
And they said they're working to fix it, but it's taking longer than expected.
And not just that.
I said, that's some horseshit if I ever heard it.
It's a lie. Like, I don't care what you say. If they say we're conspiracy theorists, look, dum-dum. You only got to do is just every day you drive, look at the lights. And you're going to notice that wasn't there last week. That wasn't there last week. I see the same thing. Every time I drive, I sometimes don't drive as the same way. Anytime I drive another way and I see, I'm like, that light wasn't there.
I almost want to get a BB gun and shoot one out.
You can't. It has a thick layer on top of it. You can't shoot it.
If I get a pointed pellet, I bet I can get in it.
Not even.
Get them pump action 50 times. I bet I can get it.
Is that the FBI?
If that's the FBI, that's some shit, isn't it?
It's gonna be the best episode ever. It's gonna go viral.
Yo, for real.
Hello.
Strangers.
How are ya?
This is your chair.
No, that's my chair.
That's special. Gold microphone.
Yeah. I got the big boy.
We said celebrity walking, yo.
She said no.
D-list.
Oh dang. So.
But yeah, I want to shoot one out. I mean, or a real gun, whatever.
You
like,
can't,
I just
no,
want to
that's
see.
the thing. You can't shoot it. That's what I'm telling you. The glass is that thick. You can't even look up at it unless you're looking at it in the daytime. And good luck with that, because it kind of does a little ding, ding, ding in your eyes.
Something about exposure. I don't know, man. I gotta look more.
It's like this. At the end of the day,
I don't know enough about it.
At the end of the day, you use those type of lights to feed something. You have to feed it. You cut down trees, and trees give us oxygen.
How does UV light benefit like marijuana?
I know it helps it grow. It's no.
What in it? Like
it doesn't burn it, I guess.
So it's not a harmful light to that type of plant.
It's not heat. It's not giving off heat. It's giving off the rays.
Right.
Okay.
So again, it's feeding the plant. So if you put that everywhere, right? Because you're cutting down too many trees, you're trying to feed more plants, or you're trying to make the trees stronger.
I also played a video game. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Dying Light. That game's scary, isn't it? In that game, at night, if you're left out at night looking for stuff, these people turn into creatures.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
And they hide from like black light. But if you play the game, there's lights like that they're sporadic. So if you're in the light, they don't mess with you. It's weird, but it just made me think of that.
Yeah, because these lights are just sporadic. They're not like a street strip
and they
of
started
purple
selling.
lights.
I guess he was able to buy like a flashlight that had UV. It was just, and he would use that as protection. And you got to run because you can't kill them.
Vampires.
Yeah, I just think it's weird, man. I don't like it. I hope you got a gun.
I don't think a gun's gonna work. Honestly, okay, let's just be real about this. No, because you gotta think about it. This thing could be sudden. You won't even know, and we don't even know. We don't even know how it could be even be transmitted. That's the messed up part. It could be. You took the vaccine?
Hell no.
Okay, cool.
No, it's really it's with the COVID tests themselves, that swab. They get the nanotechnology on the swab, and that's the reason when they stick it up your nose. Try to get close to your brain, so they can launch those nanotechnology up there.
See, she got her own CT about it.
It's not fair though. Now, you know, I'm an actor now. They have that thing where the cast and crew have to be vaccinated. I'm like, I guess I'm just not working this season.
Yeah, I'm not following that, man.
Because I mean, what if somebody took the vaccine and they actually turned into something?
No, the CDC came up with the zombie apocalypse guide.
We were just
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm done. I'm going to the bathroom.
We were just talking about that.
What? I'm the only one like, what, really?
Why did you not know about that?
I had no idea. I don't know. I never heard about it. I'm sure you do. But yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Did you see the Homer Simpson, not Homer Simpson, but the Bart Simpson clip? Everything's in The Simpsons. They even had an episode.
We were talking about that too.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I missed all the good stuff. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you good.
Could you give me some Zyrtec? Could you add like just one more pack of bacon? No. I can't. I'm late for a podcast, actually.
No, but we were talking about. I was like, people say, "Oh, The Simpsons predicted so much stuff."
Yeah.
I'm like, are you still watching The Simpsons to see what they're predicting is going to happen next? Right. Or are you just looking at the old episodes like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh, that happened. Mm-hmm. Like that's what we were talking about. Like this predictive programming is crazy. Like they're telling us what's going on.
Back in the 80s, there was this Illuminati card game that had everything: the towers, the extra security because of the 9/11, the vaccines, everything.
And you know what's sad to me? Like this new generation of kids, like not the generation under us, but like the one under them. Mm-hmm. They're not going to know a life without mask, without the pandemic. Like this is their life. Like that's sad.
Yeah.
Like these little kids, they just adjust so quickly. Like they're the ones who are not fighting, putting on masks and all that stuff.
Because they don't know about it.
But that's the life that they're going to grow up. They're going to be like,
that's when
wait, so when you were little, y'all didn't have to do this?
Nah, we could all stay outside when it was dark, ride our bikes.
Right, just like,
you know what
it's
I mean?
like, okay, well, when you were little, you didn't have to take your shoes off to go through the airport. Like, everybody could walk up and see you off the plane. Like,
It's a new day.
It is.
That's
it's crazy.
There ain't no word for it.
Have you ever seen 12 Monkeys?
Like literally, or is this a movie?
It's a movie. I'm so done. I'm so done with you.
All my ex-boyfriends.
Okay, so 12 Monkeys. 12 Monkeys. It has
I think that's a children's book too.
No, it is. It has I can't think of the people right now, but I will later. Anyway, it's basically about a pandemic that happened, and nobody could breathe the air. Everybody died. You had to take a certain shot, and they basically lived underground, and they were trying to send people back to go warn them about saying, hey, there's an animal that bit somebody and transmitted this disease, which come to find out that it was actually a scientist that came up with it, and he was trying to launch it in the air, and once he tried to do it, like, a 5 minute. So once he tried to do it, he ended up doing it and getting away with it and killing the majority of the planet. So you got to check that movie out, 12 Monkeys. It's crazy. It's crazy. But once you start watching it, you be like, oh snap. So I think we're kind of living in that old snap phase, but I think we about to come into that dinosaur look phase. What is that?
Godzilla.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're getting to that point.
Yeah.
Because again, nobody can figure out our origin story except for through the Bible. What is another story besides the Bible? And I'm glad that I said that. I'm gonna go ahead and mention the who?
The Big Bang Theory?
That's what we know. But who told us that?
Science.
Who put us here? Who put us here? So I will be finding out with that. You know, I got the book of Enoch, so it's something I will be paying attention to. You know, I ain't read it yet, but I got some other stuff. And then on top of that, Blood at the Root. We're gonna talk about that when I finish reading that book. I'm just kind of.
Which is really a spinoff from our Lake Lanier, because I mean it's all tied together.
Yeah, this is about Foshoks County, Georgia, and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is the Coco Show. This is me, David Strand, my brother DJ KDS, and Miss Kisha. Miss Ashley walked in the last minute, so you want to say hey and bye bye?
Hey and bye.
And it's the Coco Show. Holla. So this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's chocolate, baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.
G Street K, nigga. Ma feel like boy. Someone come loud. cutthroat Marines. Hey, shout out to my manager, man. Hey, say CJ, say little bitch, I swear to God, you gon' let this bitch right here. I'm a real deal roster, I'm a Louisiana animal. I don't mind swimming for 30 days straight, and you was hiding from me, boy. Pull all that lie, just pull it off. Quit throwing something, because you know you want. You a pussy ass nigga, you scary bitch and boy, show me. You wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. Yeah, you wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. Yeah, you wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. This nigga out just said, you heard me. When his first can't fuck with something, you know that shit. She said, fuck all that talk, either gon' yeah or you gon' yeah. I'm the type to bust some bitch ass up when I'm talking to your bitch head. When you fight, don't wear my drink till my cut drawn on top of your head. And I ain't talking about what I'm for, I'm already been like a strip shift, yeah. I'm a real deal rockstar, I'm a Louisiana animal. I don't buy for 30 days straight, and you was hiding from me, boy. Pull all that line, just pull it off, quit throwing something, you know you want. You a pussy ass nigga, you scary bitch and boy, showing you wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. Yeah, you wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. Yeah, you wanna fuck with something, fuck with something. This nigga out just head determined. First thing in the mind, he got shit while I smoke a blunt. Chicken wait, bitch, I'm on my shit, no snakes up in the count. Nah, no do that, was FOL, but this is a family. Don't understand that there, you heard me? I'm a real deal rockstar, I'm a Louisiana animal. You don't understand what they mean, well, let me tell you about it. I'm from Louisiana, so screaming grandmama, little cousin, hands in the morning, he say, and she say, you can keep that, I don't need that, I'm silent to some good, and I'm a OG, and fuck with that, I'm not snitching on fuck for rats. I say I'm not snitching on fuck for rats. Yeah. All my getaway, man. They forever give me up on all this shit. They forever playing on top. Hashtag we forever 3G, you hear me?
So chill, and this is so right. Got me thinking, wishing I could have this all night. In my head, say I do, and forever our lives. I don't wanna rush while she's in my life. Remember day one, wearing jeans so tight, walking, swinging her hips, man, it looks so nice. We spoke, then I said, yo, I'm feeling your vibe. If you want, we can chill later on tonight.
You know always what to say. You know always what to do. Jenny, draws near me, baby. You always keep it cool. That's what I call a best friend. That's what I keep to the end, to the end, to the end.
I'm inside of mine, she telling things that she never tell no other guy. We holding hands and I see she got some pretty eyes. Some of my questions got her acting kinda shy. Like, did you know you so beautiful? She got me rapping, singing things like a music soul. Child is feeling so deep, but it's mutual. We tongue kissing and I swear I'm about to lose control. Can't get enough, I just wanna hold you all day. Tell me it's real, Casey JoJo on play. Speak what's on my mind while we lounge in my space. If you have to leave, please come back my way. I need you, but I'm a little scared to say. I wanna feed you with all my truth so that you stay. I wanna breathe you so when you speak and those words come out, I know every single thing that you about to say. Whoa, give me a sec, let me put myself in check. I present a good man, not another player vet. I wanna sex you, but I wanna have respect. Run my fingers through your hair while you lay on my chest. Got my heart beating for you, what do you expect? If you keep this up, girl, imagine what's next. You know I work hard and I'm cashing those checks. You all that I need, so we cool, no stress. I behold you, feeling adoring you. Give you all my time just like I'm supposed to. I know what you've been through, dealing with old dude. I'ma keep it real and never take that route. I wanna love you, never make no excuse. If we get mad, I will never chuck juice. We can work it out, cause that's what I'm all about. I can give you my all, so you never have doubts, my word.
You know always what to say. You know always what to do. Jenny, draws near me, baby. You always keep it cool. That's what I call a best friend. That's what I keep to the end, to the end. That's what I call a best friend. You know always what to say. You know always what to do. Jenny, draw near me, baby. You always keep it cool. That's what I call a best friend. That's what I keep to the end, to the end,
to the end.
That's what I call a best friend. That's what I keep. That's what I keep. That's what I keep. That's what I keep. That's what I call a best friend. That's what I keep. That's what I keep. That's what I keep.
Things are wrong, your girl, she likes to bone with niggas when you not home, she's scandalous. You working hard, making way for new amateurs, while on your break you eating on bologna sandwiches. This ain't cool, they overlook you for raises, promotions, the bullshit that's due. Make you out to be the fool, knowing they need you to keep pushing all the lies, calling it the truth. Yo, grab a Modelo, just kick it. Breathe in, breathe out, and just forget it. I know you work so hard to get with it. Bro, enjoy your brew and just kick it. Sis, grab a beer, just kick it. I know you work so hard to get with it. Breathe in, breathe out, and just forget it. But yo, enjoy your brew and just kick it. We all saying these hoes ain't loyal, but what about you? Seem to forget you ran up in the little shorty from the block around 1 or 2 with no protection because of your heart erection raw dog. Now she pregnant, what you gon' do? Lie to the one you call your girl, telling her to abort while bringing bastard childs into this world. Still claiming you the man, but you don't understand that nobody's innocent. Some lies, some tries, nobody sticks the needle in their eye. It's all bullshit. Some of it works, yeah, but some of it hurts. And through emotion, she so calls you a jerk, and you used to call her a bitch. So frustrated and can't put up with this. You say forget it, then you both just split. You all alone, spending too much time in your head. You on the phone, another someone's in your bed, and here we go, right back singing the same old song. Tell me what will be the end for us? All we do is fuss. You ask me, I think we all just curse, riding on the same wave to leave us in a hearse. We need to stop that play. We need to start today and get out our way, and we can stand united. The people in the States are so divided, but in America, we can form a new alliance. Katie, yes. One time. Yeah. Let's get it. Vision through prisms, I'm seeing multiple perspectives. Gotta be careful with other niggas' objectives. Take your time, be careful those you select, who you ride with before they start cutting the fat checks. You come around me, you better show some respect. Claim your life with bare hands, it's not my typical threat. Seen so many come and go, a life full of regrets. Habitual behavior while losing, see no bets. Calm to be sound with a little bourbon and whiskey. Spend a little time with my old lady so she can frisk me. Walk in my backyard with my dog, throw her a frisbee. Wave at my little girls as they walk up to come kiss me. The sweetest things I ever known, like Lauryn Hill. So still around my circle that just don't know the deal. I'm trying to live my life and always keep it real. Prevent those flares by swallowing allergy pills. The vision don't make sense cause they can't see. A Garden State boy took a chance and there will be someone that gives hope, inspiration, and the key. Start putting in the work and the rest is history. Yep, it's a new day, a new change. You just can't live it the same. The purchase of Range Roads, Ferraris all look the same. If all you have all those wheels, you keep on paying those bills. The other men kick up pills, and that's a really nice shoe. The money represents you, and yes, he works so hard. Gotta respect what you do. I salute cause you in charge. I want your dreams to come true. Turn around, look at how far you came to be where you are. Now tell me what you gon' do. Checking my watch cause I'm on my grind because it's time. Frequently chill, holding thin glasses of Bordeaux wine. Still relax, holding memories of good old days. Checking accounts, making sure a brother still gets paid. There's no delay. I stop the world to pray cause God is great. Don't always get it right, I make mistakes. Feelings go up and down, they fluctuate. Some people show me love, while others hate. So many claim to be real, but they're all fake. Let's raise the stakes, put it all on the table and just wait to see you win and lose it all, and we'll chalk it up to fate. Not all our game, gotta put in a little work. Invest a couple of your years and you know it's bound to hurt it. There's no pain, there's no gain in the life you maintain. 20 years into 30, it all looks the same. Some just won't hear what I'm saying, and that's fine. Prefer to live a life where they smile in the sunshine. Trust in God, cause he's always on time. But if you're looking for me, I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind. I'm always on my grind. But if you're looking for me,